Let's try that again. Hello and welcome to episode 169 of the SideQuest podcast.
169.
Something about sex.
Yeah, sex
I'm
jokes.
just gonna say it.
For 69, we looked at all of the banned games on Twitch.
That's right.
Ones that you are not allowed to play, and kind of, describe them a little bit. We didn't play them for obvious reasons. But,
It was the shame break episode.
yeah, we could just talk about that some more shame break. No, we could just do that.
What do we got going on this week? We got the state of play we could talk about.
State of Play happened.
Yeah, all
Yep.
sorts of
Wild
good
Hearts
stuff.
came out
Wild Hearts?
last week. The week I don't remember. The Wolong demo came out on Friday. A
Oh, I
new
gotta download
Wolong
that.
demo. Yeah.
Is that still live? Can I download it anytime, or is it one of them like play it for you get like 2 days to check this out and then it's gone?
No,
Famous.
you actually can play for a while, right?
It's until March 26th.
Oh.
All of your progress carries over because essentially it's like the first part of the game.
Oh, that's
So.
awesome.
Which I was curious because sometimes if you game drops a demo so early on, it could be like, please buy it, try it. But it does transfer. So I wonder what the build is for it. Like, is it so far behind or is it right at what it is? Like that's a cool.
The Steam one is certainly old because the Steam version, it's only the Steam version, is locked to 60 FPS. All of the other PC versions are not locked to 60 FPS. Steam also, that version also has just some issues. I didn't have any of the issues, but I've been really lucky with performance issues in general. So.
Wow, that's crazy.
So yeah, if you get it on Epic or like through Game Pass on PC, it's not locked to 60. But the main game will not be locked to 60. So I'm assuming that whatever version was uploaded to Steam is just a bit older.
So it's not that the Epic version is like locked at 30. It's just that Steam is locked at 60, but the Epic version could go up to like 120 or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
Epic, Game Pass, Microsoft Store. And like I said, this is the demo. This is the demo. The full game will not be locked to 60. So I was like, when
I was going to get internet angry. Oh, damn.
Well, people were getting internet angry and they were like, oh my God, it's locked to 60. Oh my God. I'm like, well, but I want to play on Steam though. I don't want to play on Xbox Game Pass, even though it's free, because I don't like using software to use my controller because Xbox won't let me use my controller natively. I can't just plug it in. So I want to play it on Steam. So I would prefer to just play at the lock 60 because it's not going to be locked when it comes out. So like, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Yeah, we got it good if we're complaining about, oh, we got to play it at lock 60. Oh my God, where are my hurts?
Look at my day.
I know. It is noticeable. Man, I've locked a couple games to 60 and I hate it. I can't do it anymore.
Wow.
I
Got it
can't.
good.
It's
I'm
not as
surprised
smooth.
I'm surprised it's locked at 60 on a console, especially the Xbox, like the Series X.
Console, I don't think it is.
It's not locked.
I haven't played it on console, so I'm not totally sure. But Neo was 120, so I don't see why it wouldn't be 120.
Neo's 120 on console?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's nice. On the new consoles, though.
On the, I don't know, actually. It might be old consoles as well. I don't remember.
I can't imagine it could play at 120 on a Xbox VCR, the Xbox 3 VCR. That thing, I don't even think it was capable of outputting at 120 hertz. It didn't have HDMI 2.1, right?
Don't know.
The wire things.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to Google it.
Them old HDMIers.
I have been dealing with HDMI in a big way because I have like one of the, I have a, I'm sure you guys have these too, like a switch that you plug all your things into, right? You have like several different consoles and they're all plugged into one switch and then it automatically switches to your capture card so that you don't have to like plug things in and out of your capture card, right? Mine
I don't. I just be plugging things in.
You just be plugging things in?
Using my PlayStation is like what? Maybe 3 times a year.
Okay.
And when I'm doing that, I'm normally exclusively playing that game. I'm not normally switching between a bunch of stuff. So,
see, I'm on Briar's squad. I'm like, okay, today's Xbox, tomorrow's PlayStation.
Yeah.
We got the Switch running.
And like it's become such a wire nest. Anyway, so mine broke, and it broke in a weird way. It started sending out everything as copy protected content. So my capture card was just like, nope, can't record this. But my TV is like, this is fine. I'm good. It was really bizarre.
I hate it when that happens.
Right? So I had to get rid of it, and now I literally have like a one of the HDMI extension plugs, and I have all the wires labeled so I know which one to plug into which.
Yeah.
Mine are color coded, Briar. I'm color coded.
That's good. I like that. Like the blue one for. Do you have them like blue for
PlayStation? Yeah, and green for it.
Nice, green for the Xbox. I like that. What color is your PC?
My PC is white and black. But funny you should say HDMI because this monitor has 3 inputs, and I was trying to connect my MacBook to do part of the monitor because I have the ultra wide.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, all of them are used. I don't know why. And then I unplugged one, and now I don't know. Do I have a free one? That's my mystery right now. It's like nothing happened when I unplugged it. So maybe I had 2 HDMIs going into my PC.
One was just like unplugged on the other side.
I don't know.
I'm sure I have something like that. It's like I set up my gaming PC and my stream PC to go into one monitor, and I can switch between them. And then I was like, why am I doing that with the gaming PC? I don't need 2 monitors for the gaming PC. What am I doing?
Right.
So it's like, just unplug it. What am I doing with that? The only thing it does is annoy me when a game is like, this is your main monitor.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And there's like software that like you can like kind of
games, right?
like force it, but the software even that software is buggy, so it's like one monitor for the gaming PC. Period.
It'll just decide one day. It's just like, no, this is you. I know you've got like 100 hours in this game on this monitor, but today I think you want to use a different monitor.
In fact, I don't even acknowledge that you have a different monitor.
Oh, HDMIers. I'm telling you what, those kids be wildin'.
I've
you guys
been
remember the
investigating
PlayStation
all
3
my HDMIs.
that would not? It always was copy protected through HDMI, so you had to go out through component cables.
Change the settings.
Yep.
I still have my old AverMedia dongle where you had to like plug
Let's talk more about
the
your
headphone.
dongle.
My dongles, y'all. It's the 69 episode. If I don't say dongle once, what kind of gamer am I?
I don't know.
Just you remember like the plug your headphone into the capture card and the other part into the PC.
Yeah.
Oh, pain.
Has it gotten easier or harder? Honestly, I think it's gotten easier.
Well,
but when shit
it's
fucks
gotten
up now, it's harder
easier.
to figure out what's wrong
But
with it.
you know what's annoying
Yeah.
is when the PS5 came out, right? And they didn't have the optical cable anymore.
Yes.
So many headsets were just incompatible. The Go XLR is incompatible. So you have to do some weird janky setup. So I have a weird janky setup for my PlayStation.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I have now started thinking maybe I should just get a receiver, like a home theater receiver, because you can plug in like 6 different things into one of those, and it has 2 different outputs, and you can like mix and match like where it goes. But it's like these things are, I don't know, anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for inexpensive ones.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to use it for speakers at all. Like, I'm just going to use this thing as a switch box for HDMI. This seems like overkill, but what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's been your HDMI
The
minute.
struggle.
Well, I have been inspecting all of my cables because I'm going to be getting a standing desk.
Oh,
Yes.
So making sure everything is long enough for both positions.
Good luck. Good luck.
And
I have cable managed my
I hate
stand desk a ton of times, and then I start messing stuff up, and then all of a sudden I got a sitting desk only.
I don't do what I do, Watts, and forget that you have a standing desk and then never use it for like 5 years. Okay, don't do that.
I was like, it would be good to stand sometimes instead of just sitting all the time. Oh, there goes Briar. And I was thinking, why have a camera perfectly aligned with the desk when I can have what Briar's going on?
Yeah,
I guess that's true. I would recommend the electronic ones.
Yes.
Don't do the
Fuck
crank.
Oh no.
I'm looking like a crazy person on stream trying to drop my monitor.
No cranks. I'm not looking for just the thought of moving everything onto a desk, another desk, is annoying.
Oh,
Thinking
yeah.
of moving it to a
Oh.
standing desk is annoying.
I think
Yeah.
if I were to do it again, I think I would just get like a massively long desk that took up like the whole side of the wall, so I could just put everything on top of the desk. There wasn't like a computer under the desk that had like cables I had to reach, and just put everything on top of the desk.
Yeah. There's gonna be one of my computers that's lower for sure.
It's tough.
Luckily,
It's
when I
tough.
buy cables, I buy the longest cable ever. So I think most of my cables are good.
I was gonna say, don't do what I did too, and not make sure there was long enough cables.
Yep. And the cables have gotten expensive again because now everything, you got to have the 8K compatible cables.
Yeah.
Correct.
It'd be
The
good.
8K.
I suppose if you just stream PC games, like all this stuff pretty much goes away. You don't have to have like external mixers anymore. You don't have to have
Right.
like switches but currently I got a Sega Genesis, a Nintendo Switch, a Nintendo NES, a PS4, a PS5. Why do I have both of those? That's a good question. And 2 PCs hooked up, and it's just kind of fucking messy.
Man. No, I just have I guess I have a shared one. I have a shared HDMI for all my Nintendo. I have a Nintendo shelf.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like the Wii U, the GameCube, and my OLED on one shelf. So if I do need to switch to a older gen, which is random, then I will switch to it.
Yeah.
But
That's good.
I'm allergic. Cannot do it.
I don't want to do it. Like you probably should get a standing desk, and then someone is selling one, and it's $300 as opposed to like $800. So I was like, I guess I should do it.
I got the IKEA one, and I've had it for now like 5 years, and it's been pretty good. Like, I have no complaints about it.
The one I have right now is IKEA.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just not a standing one.
Most IKEA furniture, I find that it's fine when you first put it together, assuming you can put it together. Like, if you're smarter than me, it's probably easier. But once you move it once to like a different location, it's fucked. It's completely fucked from then on. It's gonna like wobble and be like shitty from then on.
Yeah, if you don't build it right the first time, you're pretty much SOL. Anything IKEA.
I can't read Swedish. What am I supposed to do?
If you do something backwards or strip a screw or
So PlayStation State of Play.
State of Play happened.
The best State of Play ever seen, probably.
Well, I did call it the State of Briar when we were watching.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
that makes sense. That checks out.
It was like the first 10 minutes of it were all VR stuff, which I was kind of into, even though I don't have the new PSVR 2. They showed some cool stuff. That Foglands game I thought was really good looking. Did they show the new Star Wars game? I'm not sure they did. That's just like in my head, the new Star Wars game.
There was some kind of flying thing. I think
there might have been just like a little clip of it. Journey to Foundation looked kind of cool. Like, there's all sorts of kind of neat looking stuff for that PSVR 2. I'm kind of on the fence about it because I bought like every VR headset, and I'm like, there's not that many games here that I can't play on a PC.
Totally.
So, I'm not sure I want to buy it. Although early reports of how good Gran Turismo is on the PSVR 2 does sound pretty awesome.
I just cannot do the VR. I really wanted to.
Yeah.
But it makes me sick, and it is so uncomfortable on my head. Maybe I have a big head. But I'm like, I have to have
my eyes get sweaty. Yeah, your eyes sweat.
Wait, is that real? Hold on. I sweat.
Eyes get sweaty.
Oh, they do. They can sweat.
Sweating eyeballs.
They all know.
Isn't that called crying?
I believe the sweatiness. I think maybe that's what happens to me. My whole face just doesn't. It's not great. I look pale. It's bad. It's not good. I want to.
I played Resident Evil 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
7 was the one with the family.
7. Yeah.
I played that completely in VR on stream.
That's a scary one.
Yeah, it was real scary, but it was
That's
easier
very
having
scary.
stream there, like hold my hand through the whole thing and make fun of me, you know, like because you're kind of laughing and giggling instead of being really scared, like all by yourself.
True.
That was a
No.
really fun experience. So I'm actually like kind of tempted by Resident Evil 8.
Yeah, the VR for that.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I don't know. I might end up picking this thing up. I don't know how rare it's going to be. It might be that you've already lost that option. I haven't.
Eight
they're
is
not selling
Village,
it in
right?
stores, right? 8 is Village. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved Village.
Yeah, it was
That was a
really
good
good.
one.
I wish it was VR at the beginning though, because I've already played through it. So like, do I want to play it
Right.
again? I don't know. There's so many games.
So many
That's
games.
true. Speaking of Suicide Squad, hype.
Honestly, so when we were watching it on stream, people were like, I don't know who this is for, but the movement looks cool. Like the movement looks cool.
I just want to say our listeners
And,
are going to think that the podcast cut off because of just the cricket. But yeah, I don't know. I was hopeful, but I don't know.
So what's been going on with Suicide Squad? So they had like 15 minutes during the state of play. Of
Yeah.
the 45 minutes was the Suicide Squad. And people were just confused about it because they're using guns and it looks very much so just like a third-person shooter, not necessarily a Suicide Squad game.
Yeah.
And then it's of course got the live service stuff going on.
That was
And
actually the
battle
biggest bummer
pass,
to me.
It is the biggest bummer. And people were like, why is there a gear score in this like single player game?
Because this is coming out by Rocksteady, right? The people who made
Yep.
like Arkham Asylum and
They do
all
good
those
stuff.
really great Batman games. So I wasn't super excited about Suicide Squad. Like I thought the movie was kind of entertaining, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
Is it their first service game?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh wow. Bold.
But so I was like willing to give it a shot because I really like those Arkham games. I thought they were really good. I'm not even that big a Batman fan. I just thought those games were really fun. But knowing now that it's a live service game and knowing having lived through several launches of live service games where the content is always so thin and like the systems are all janked up, they haven't figured it out yet. I don't know. Like I'll check this out. Maybe, but
I'm
I
down
don't
to play.
anticipate it.
Like I gotta try it now.
Yeah, just gotta check it out.
I gotta try it now. Oh man,
I thought the movement looked fun. Like being with 3 of your friends jumping around and grappling hooking everywhere and double jumping and flying. Like that could be fun. And there was another thing that they showed. It was called like there's armor sets that you can get. And so they had a Bane armor set. So even though Bane isn't like in the game, you could kind of get the essence of Bane by getting this armor set. And I thought that was kind of cool. So I think that it might be fun. It's just how well they do the live service and the battle pass and all that stuff. I don't really, but I mean, I'm probably not going to play it.
I don't know. It's not tickling my funny bone, right?
Looks fine, but I don't have a desire to be like, oh man, I gotta play that when it comes out.
Oh,
yeah, it's definitely not doing that.
Yeah.
Not like Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6 looks incredible.
Right?
And the new characters also look incredible.
Don't they look
well,
good?
the new and some returning characters.
Everybody on the internet is all like, oh, Cammy looks so hot. I'm like, did you even see Geef? Zangief looking like an absolute stud out here. Just
what was the other girl's name? Because I really liked her personality.
Yeah. She looks super fun with the 2 war clubs that she's got, and like she's swinging around and like doing all sorts of cool stuff. She looks super fun. I think this is like the most cool characters they've added to Street Fighter in a long time. Like it just seems.
Yeah.
Lily, what was his name? Now I forgot. It's not James. Something like that.
James, Keith. Jonathan, they're all my favorites. Personally.
I don't know. There's a lot of cool characters they're adding in this game. It's only like 3 months away now. Yeah,
a ton of characters.
They also announced that there's going to be a $2 million prize pool for the Capcom Pro Tour for this game, which is like, oh wow, that's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Yeah,
I'm glad. I'm glad to see that side of gaming still like doing something, especially with like. Those franchises are so beloved and people love to watch it and play it and be around it. So the fact that they're like investing into it is really smart.
Yeah.
But what about Naruto Boruto?
What about it?
Are you gonna play that?
It's like all of the
Oh
Naruto
god.
games kind of put together, so you
Oh,
can
is
play
it?
all of them in one. Those games have been like pretty solid.
Yeah, it's
but
a fight. It's like a fighting game.
Is it?
Yeah,
yeah.
especially if you like
that
Naruto.
I
My
have
kids are
no
like, oh
connection
my
to
god.
that franchise, so when it comes on the screen, I just kind of shut off. I look down at my phone.
That's fair. That's fair.
I really
What
liked
about
the trailer
that?
for Resident Evil 4, though. That looks
Mhm.
Yes,
fucking awesome.
It does.
scared.
Yeah, I don't want to do the water on the boat thing again. I don't want to be on the boat. I don't want to be in the water.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that part.
That game was the first time that I felt like Resident Evil like kind of went into like the batshit crazy kind of stuff. Like it started off pretty
Yeah.
serious, like you're in this village, you don't really know what's going on, but it like progressively just got like weirder and weirder to the point where you got
Yeah.
this like little like 6-year-old zombie kid who's like yelling at you. And, like, it's all sorts of weird stuff going on. It's so funny.
I played it a couple years ago. I didn't finish it because the graphics were just so rough.
Would you
It
play it
was
on
fake.
GameCube?
No.
That sounds
Um,
like an insult. Would you play it on GameCube? Like, yeah, no, that's where
Not on
the games
GameCube.
work.
There's like a remake, I think maybe on Steam or some platform
Yeah.
recent.
Just
And
not
I
good
was just
looking
like,
enough.
I don't, it's a little clunky. It's a little too much. I tried. And so now on top of Silent Hill, I have to play this game because I
Yeah.
haven't finished them.
I originally
Silent
played
Hill,
Resident Evil
yeah.
4 on the Wii with the, and you use like the Wiimote to like aim. It was hella fun.
That's about as VR, AR I can go.
It was fun. I really enjoyed
That's
myself.
hunt. Oh man.
And I mean, honestly, probably the most hype thing from the show was Lightfall. The Lightfall launch trailer was pretty nuts.
Yeah, it was a pretty good trailer.
It was good.
It was nice to see. You know, I feel like it's been a while since Destiny's been on the main stage like an E3 or anything.
It has,
Mhm.
yeah.
So to see it on the state of play was pretty good, and that was a hype trailer. I've been trying to get my trainer to play. I'm not sure if he's going to do it or not. He plays World of Warcraft. You know, he's one of them.
Oh.
You can get in from
I'm so
Destiny.
sorry.
Then. You can get in.
He's like,
No?
it's been a decade. I can't quit now.
And he's
man.
actually really excited about what was it, Wayfinder.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah.
Wayfinder. Yeah. Okay. So is there both? Okay. Yeah. Wayfinder is like the multiplayer boss fight co-op fun time. So, from the makers of what's the Monster Hunter game? The other one. Dauntless.
Oh, really? Those
I
guys made
believe.
this?
I think
Interesting.
so. Let me double check.
There's a beta coming out tomorrow too. This says.
Apparently it's
game.
on the 20. Yeah, it's on the 28th. Which and when they're like the demo's on the 28th, I'm like, might be a bit
Rough
busy.
timing. Well, honestly, you're not going to be able to play Destiny tomorrow. The servers are going to be down. So you might as well check out Wayfinder.
Bad. When you said tomorrow, I was like, it comes out the same time as Destiny. And I
Oh.
realized Lightfall's tomorrow.
Digital Extreme, so Warframe, not Dauntless.
Oh,
Warframe.
Warframe.
Oh, Warframe.
Warframe.
Oh, so Wayfinder's
They're-
by the guys who made Warframe?
Mhm.
That makes it more interesting to me.
Yeah.
I'm excited for their freaking Samurai
good
Frame
at-
or whatever it's called.
Multiplayer games. So this should be actually really fun. And it's a nice take, and seeing a company and design studio kind of have a little bit of fun with a new art style and a new
It is, yeah. it's different.
genre, and they know that how to keep a surface game going for the most part. Like I'm down to try. I don't know when. I'm
February
diving into
28th.
Destiny. I don't know what year it is. I have to see what happens. It's so different now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Traveler talks. I gotta go see.
Traveler beaming.
Yeah.
Traveler is pissed.
Well, games. I played Wild Hearts.
Yeah, tell me about Wild Hearts.
I just started
Um,
playing Wild Hearts, and it's
yeah.
fantastic.
It's really fun. So Wild Hearts is it's a monster hunting game by the Koei Tecmo studio Omega Force, and they've made
Pretty good
hunting games
name.
before. Pretty good. So when I first I've been involved with the game since September of last year. And when they first reached out to me, they were just like, "So we're making a fantasy feudal Japan monster hunting game by Koei Tecmo." And I was like,
Oh, you made a game just for Watts.
yeah, that's exactly. I was like, "Huh, okay.
You
Okay,
have my
interesting."
attention.
These are all the words I like all together. And it was funny because they announced it shortly after that, and then it came out, in February. So it was a very short announcement to release cycle. But yeah, it's playing the full game. I've been completely addicted, even after, doing the first portion of the game like 4 times. It didn't hinder my fun at all. It's super fun. The environments are very lived in. And I think that's what a lot of people missed going from like Monster Hunter World to Monster Hunter Rise is that the world was so full and alive and you wanted to explore and the environments were really intriguing. And in Wild Hearts, I think they've kind of hit that. And gameplay is just fast and fun and
Is
good
it?
time.
Oh, it's incredible. It's such a fun play on like a Monster Hunter type game. Like
Yeah.
it is such a like if you play and you've played Monster Hunter, you will notice the camera change, but it's not too different, but it's different enough where all of these new mechanics that they introduce fit really nicely. And the monsters in proportion in their size and like their animations and all the things, like you feel tiny still, okay? And it's so much fun. It's I didn't get to play it a lot because I've been so sick, but I finally got to this week. And yeah, Mr. Mav and I have been in the monsterness lately. So like after this, I'm probably gonna go play. So because I need to level and I'm behind a little. So
Is it
but
super
yeah, it's
grindy?
great.
Is it what's it
It's
like
not
that way?
super great. So you play through the campaign and the campaign is like pretty thick. It's like a 30 to 40 hour kind
Oh,
of
really?
main campaign. Yeah,
That's what
before
I
you
think
hit
I
end
missed out
game.
of Rise.
Yeah. The campaign in
Yeah.
Base Rise is pretty short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty short. But this is pretty lengthy. It's all voice acted.
The
Everything, side
music.
quests, everything.
Yeah.
The music is great. The
So
English
good.
voice acting is really good. And I didn't know this, but they had a guy who is Japanese. He speaks English. He's not a native English speaker. He's a native Japanese speaker. And they put him in control of finding all the people for like the English voice acting and directing it. So all of the voice acting in English is done by Japanese speakers. So it
Wow.
it it does a really good job of making because it's a, feudal fantasy Japan. It does a good job of keeping that kind of authentic feeling while still being in English.
Hmm.
And let me tell you, you listen to Wolong and Neo in English and you go to Wild Hearts and you're like, I see the difference. The English in
Okay.
those games is not great. But yeah, they did a really good job with that. The really, really good. Because obviously they're saying Japanese words because it's a Japanese world. So having them pronounced properly and everything it helps a lot. But yeah, it's not super grindy. I think the end game for fashion is very grindy,
Yeah.
but just going through
That's
the game,
acceptable. That's how it
yeah,
should be, kind of, right? For most
yeah,
Uh,
hardcore
I don't
players.
mind that.
the beginning is actually awesome. Like the way they
Yeah.
introduce you into the world is very at first you're like, "Oh my god, did I miss a screen? What happened? What am I doing? When can I make my character?" And yeah, they did a really good job of explaining and also showing you, not just telling you in 47 forms of dialogue of
Yeah.
what to freaking do. They just
Yeah.
were like, something's happening, figure it out, and here's what you need. And you're like, okay.
That's
It has like
another thing they
traps,
do really
right?
well.
How do the traps work?
So it's a building system. It's called katakuri, and you can build everything with it. You can build blocks, springboards. You can build big hammers.
I like the
You
hammer.
can build
Call
the
it the
glider.
Fortnite machine because you build basically you crank 90s and then you slay. It's incredible. At first, I was very hesitant because I was like,
Yeah.
is this Fortnite Monster Hunter? Like, what is happening? I cannot build. I do not play Fortnite because of the building. Okay. But it's so fun. It's super fun.
Yeah, so in Monster Hunter you have like traps and you have like flash pods and you have things that you can put down that heal you. But instead of having items and grinding for items to do that in Wild Hearts, you have the things that you can build that do all of those things. So it's kind of like having all of those item systems in Monster Hunter, but instead of it being an item that you have to go and find, you can craft it yourself on the battlefield. So it's really fun, and I was also hesitant when they were like, "Okay, we have this building mechanic," and I was like, I don't know about that." But the way that they introduce it to you, it fits into the way that you're playing really easily. It's very natural. You can incorporate it into how you're fighting very easily, and the way that it happens is very fast. You're not having to like plan out, "Okay, I'm gonna put a trap here, and I'm gonna go here and
Mm-mm.
put this here." It's all very, very fast.
You gotta go because the monster will wreck your towers and stuff. Like they will roll on everything. So you have to use it very quickly.
Okay.
um,
Does this
I
game
play
run on
the
Steam Deck?
umbrella.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
No. Okay.
it's not supported, Briar.
Oh.
I checked. Um, it's not supported because I think of the multiplayer aspect.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess.
Maybe in the future, but just like Destiny and other multiplayer games aren't supported on the Steam Deck, which makes me very sad. It's not supported. I'm not mad about it. I'm just really mad about it. Because I would like to play on my Steam Deck. But I'm on the PlayStation, so that's okay.
How's it run on PlayStation?
I thought I run fine.
Yeah.
It does have a little bit of like not jerkiness to it, but there are some things that are like not quite as fluid as I would have liked. But maybe there's like a patch coming because it was like still new. But it's been fine. I've enjoyed it on the PlayStation.
Yeah, there were some performance issues on PC, which I felt really bad about because I was like, I've been playing this whole time on PC and it's been fine. And I was like,
Hmm.
I wish I kind of had run into those issues so I could have told them like, here's what's happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been completely fine for me. And they did a week later after the game came out, they did a patch to improve high-end PC performance. So they're gonna keep putting out patches to make it run better. But it's been fine for me. It's been a super stable FPS. I haven't had any slowdown. I've had no jankiness, no nothing. It's been great. So yeah, it's
Play
been a great experience.
it. Play
Had a
it.
blast.
It's so fun. If you like Monster Hunter and you're looking to sink your teeth into another fun encounter with like a twist, like a fun, fresh twist with great music and it's beautiful, fashion's real in that game, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, it's super, super fun.
I think I'm gonna get a copy. It sounds fun.
And they're doing free updates. So there's an update coming in March that's adding a new monster. There's another one coming in April. I don't know if they're keeping up with a monthly cadence, but we know that that's what it is so far. Free updates, free monster editions, free stuff.
I do like that it's an EA original. That is a really cool tier of game because a lot of the games that have come out as EA originals have been passion projects that got to be made. And so yeah, I'm excited. Another game that's coming out or came out that is doing really well is Octopath Traveler 2.
Oh
Yes.
man. Okay.
Yeah.
I really want to play that.
Okay.
The
I
8 different
love the
world
art
thing is really
style.
cool. Yeah. And
I don't know
the
anything about it.
Apparently it's like 8 different universes that you go to and they all connect in some way and you have to help find them or connect them in some way. I don't know yet, but that is definitely the art style I love. And I didn't play the first one, but everyone is loving this one. So
They are, yeah. I've heard that it's just like the first one was amazing, and people are like, this one is also amazing and like more amazing. So it's
I've heard the first one is less than amazing. It's good, not
Oh, really?
quite amazing, but I've heard the second one is much better. I've read that. I haven't heard anything. Nobody talks to me in my daily life about Octopath Traveler 2. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out because I wanted to play the first one, but like the reception was a little like and like an RPG has to be pretty damn good for it has to keep my attention
a
all
lot
the
of
way
time.
through. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
It's a big time sink.
like when one does really hit, it's always interesting because I do like playing them when they can hold your attention. I love that art style. It's just instantly appealing to me. That kind of like 2D pixel art diorama kind of look to it. It's
Yeah.
just so cool looking.
It's gorgeous.
And Square is starting to use that on more games. They used it on that Live Alive. I can't remember. It was like a re-release of a Super Nintendo game that never came
Live
out.
Alive.
Yeah. And I think they're going to use it on some more games going forward. Like that engine is kind of like people just responded so strongly to it that we're like, well, why don't we just make more games with it?
It's cool looking. You want it to look cool, and if it's fun, it's just double great.
The other thing I played was the Wolong demo, Wolong Fallen Dynasty. That's coming out this Friday.
Yeah.
Very close.
This is
very, very soon.
Dark Souls in China. Is that right?
So
Yeah.
I would basically this is Team Ninja. Just like Neo is like Team Ninja's Dark Souls or their take on a Dark Souls formula, this is Team Ninja's take on Sekiro. So it's very parry-based gaming.
Okay.
And this
Chinese.
demo came out on Friday, so pretty recently, and it's coming out on. It's on everything. You can play it on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. The first demo was only on PlayStation, but this is everywhere, so you can try it out. And your progress carries over to the full game because this demo is basically just the very beginning portion of the game. So you can make your character, which it has an even more extensive character creator than Neo, which is crazy to say. So you can spend 5 hours making your character in the demo, and then it carries over, so you don't have to do it in the full game.
I have a confession. 99% of the games, I just choose the default character.
Oh my god!
Unbelievable!
How can this happen? I've
Like,
known you
I
for
might
how
start
many
messing
years?
around with like the character creator and be like, this just looks worse. Like it looks dumb. I'm not an artist. I cannot figure out how to make this look appealing. And
you
I'm
can
just like,
make your
just hit
character look
default and
crazy.
go. Yeah, that's true. That's
Did you
what I
have a
did
randomize button?
in Monster
So you
Hunter
could
World?
just
My
hit
character was like golden. His skin was golden colored.
Just like
So this-
some
you could just
rejected
keep
Marvel
hitting
character.
randomize, till you see something cool pop up, and you're like,
Yeah,
yes,
that's not a bad idea.
I'll go with
But,
that
yeah,
one.
I almost always just default.
I made my character in the demo, and I was like, her face looks weird. So even though you can change your character's appearance later on in the game, I'm probably gonna remake her in the demo.
Oh, okay.
gonna spend a
That's
while
nice that you can
remaking
redo your character in game.
Yes.
What I really
very
need
much
is like
appreciate it.
I need to like have Ash like design my character for me because I can't do it. I'm not that skill. I
That
don't
is a
even know what I
strong-
want it to look like.
That is a strong pull. Ash is incredible.
Yeah. But the demo's super fun. I mean, I've been sold on the game since the beginning. Like, combat is great. Everything feels great. It's super deep. You can make lots of builds, lots of different ways to play the game. So I'm just excited to play it on Friday.
So how much is it like Sekiro? Can you upgrade your weapons? Can you upgrade your character stats? Like
Yes.
okay, so
Yeah.
So it's not like you have to beat this boss with the tools we've given you or you're done.
No.
You have to work with what the game gives you, which is what I like to do in Destiny.
No,
What are we getting today?
it only kind of starts and ends being like Sekiro with it being more parry based, whereas Neo
Okay.
was not parry based. But besides that, it's Neo.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
The armor has stats on it. You know, it's got random rolls on the armor and the weapons that drop. So you can make your perfect build really detailed with that. So yeah.
Blanc came out recently, right? Like
It
beginning of this
did.
month. Snackless and I actually played it. It is not very long. But
How
it was
long?
really cute. 2 hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
it?
I don't
Um,
mind a
Block?
short experience.
BLOCK?
BLANC.
Blanc.
Blanc. Okay.
The
Oh, okay.
French Blanc.
The
With the little
French.
white kitten kind of thing looking thing.
The white deer.
Deer. Okay.
And you're a little
Deer,
you're a little
kitten,
you
you
play a
know.
little black wolf pup and then a little white fawn. And it's like a black and white game. You can play it co-op. And so Snackless and I played it. Really cute, really amazing. A little short, but also a little bit buggy in the multiplayer aspect. But I'm sure that wasn't what they really were intending for it to be, maybe. I'm glad it wasn't longer though, because it's very long, a lot of walking. But really cute. And it was nice to play something like that wasn't very long and
Yeah.
was a nice story adventure. You could like there are puzzles and stuff you can do with each other. And so that was really fun, but really short.
Yeah, honestly, with a co-op game like that, I kind of wouldn't mind it being short because you can sit down with the other person in that one session and finish it. Whereas if something's really long, it can be hard to get someone back for another day and another day and another day of
Yes.
co-op.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But a
Yeah.
long multiplayer game can be quite a commitment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I don't know if we would have. I guess we would have. Yeah, we would have trucked through it, but there was a lot of walking. In between, though, there were a lot of really fun story elements and stuff. So if you're looking for like a cozy co-op hangout game to play where you can kind of get into some trouble, but mainly going through like a cute story, try it out. It's literally 2 hours. So the length of a movie, and you support devs making art.
And it's $15. So
cheap.
it's not expensive. That is actually like the price of a movie ticket, pretty much. So
Basically, yeah. So yeah.
Gaming has always been a better value than going to the movies, right? It's like you go to the movies, 2 hours cost you, I don't know, let's say $20 a person, low side.
It's so hard because now they're making games longer for being long sake, right? And rather than like ending it when it feels better to end it, rather than adding 20 more hours of whatever story they're going to draw out. So I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? Actually, that reminds me. I just played through the original Legend of Zelda on the NES, which was awesome. But
it's awesome.
It took me 3 hours. Maybe 4 hours. I was like, wow. It took me a lot longer than that when I was a kid. It took me like 2 months.
That's how Final Fantasy 1 has been. Like, I'm like skirting through, and Mr. Mav's like, oh, you're already at this part. Wow. I remember it being way harder.
Yeah. I don't know if we're just like better at video games or if our expectations are different, or maybe when we were kids, like time had a different like feeling to it. Like everything took forever when you're a kid, right? Growing up took forever. And then all the time since then has been flying by. But yeah.
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess like if you're comparing Zelda games, like Breath of the Wild is extremely long walk. Like it is
That's a very long game.
Massive game.
Yeah.
The poor kid just walking, just running.
He gets surf on a shield. That's kind of fun.
He needs some orthotics. Hello. We need to preserve his knees, okay?
Some insoles in those Nikes, kiddo.
Where's all this magic he has? Hello.
When everybody starts like making fun of games for like being walking simulators, it's like every game is a walking simulator now. Like you're constantly like walking from place to place in Skyrim and
there's a lot of walking.
Assassin's Creed and every freaking open world game. It's like that. I'm pretty sure the reason open world games are as they're made as frequently as they are is because it's such an easy way to pad out content just by having people walk.
I wish the genre would be like walking as a tag, you know, like a walking sim.
I'm only okay with walking if I'm delivering packages. Okay.
Building
That's
bridges.
the only time it's acceptable.
Tripping over rocks.
Yep.
Building bridges and tossing your packages.
There's actually a game coming out that is an indie game that I'm probably not going to be able to remember the name of, but it's like it's a witch game. Oh, is this? Yeah, it's called Mika and the Witch's Mountain. and it's a fantasy adventure game where you deliver a package to the townspeople of a small island.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I want to play
yes.
that.
Yes.
I want to give it a go.
Oh, it's gonna be so cute. It's been really kind of buzzing on Twitter right now.
It
but
has,
this
yeah.
studio is an indie studio, and so they've been showing a little bit of sneak peeks. So if you're interested, but it's so cute, I'm for sure playing it.
Yeah, it's a mixture of
It's a Kickstarter. Oh, it had a Kickstarter.
It did have a Kickstarter. Yeah,
Interesting.
and
It's actually coming out.
sometimes it's. I think so.
Oh,
It's coming out this
Briar,
year.
It
some
has a
point.
physical copy for the Switch.
I'm in.
It's just like sometimes I just want to deliver a package and experience the world and the people and travel around delivering stuff. You know,
I think
Sometimes
you're
that's
a
what I
mail
want.
lady in the past life.
It might have been. It's possible. Yeah.
But no, it's really, really cute. It has like a Kiki delivery service vibe
It
to
does.
it.
Yeah.
You
They
know?
keep saying that they were kind of inspired by that.
Yeah.
So
What's
it's
it called
very
again?
much got
Mika.
Mika and the Witch's
Is
Mountain.
that MIKA?
Mhm.
Yes. So it's you fly on your broom and deliver packages.
Oh,
So it's
and
technically not just walking,
Wow.
brooming.
that's true. You're brewing,
It's a
you're
sweeping
flying.
simulator.
But it has like a Breath of the Wild art style to it. So if you're interested in something that looks really pretty and might be fun, I'm gonna play it. Watson and I are playing it.
I'm gonna pull it out on the Steam Deck as long as it works, which I assume it would.
Oh my gosh. Listen, you say Steam Deck, I'm here. That a game okay, I've played so much Disney Dreamlight Valley this month because I've been so sick and I can't play anything spinning. I didn't want to play anything actiony. I just kind of wanted to just farm.
But yeah,
And just-
farm.
I've been slinging pumpkins, all right? So there's actually a bunch of updates coming for Disney Dreamlight, and it is one of the biggest sim games of all time. So if you have a partner or a friend who likes calmer games, they might actually really like it, especially if they're like a Disney adult like me. There's a lot to do, and I've been doing stuff with Buzz and Woody and helping them in their long journey.
Has anyone played Atomic
Listen,
Heart?
that game gets tough. Okay, Minnie is an actual
Minnie.
asshole.
Oh, I could have told you that.
She
Look at
expects
that
a lot of
pretentious ass bow she's wearing.
materials. Okay. I like rage quit months ago because I was like, I cannot handle Minnie and her behavior. Okay. It is not good. And now I'm back. And she's like, listen, let's work on this. And I was like, okay, just hacking up a lung.
I was actually at the store, Watts, picking up a copy of Atomic Heart, and I'm like, I didn't really know anything about it, so I decided to Google it real quick. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna buy this actually.
No.
I've heard.
I'm gonna do a hot skip on Atomic Heart. It seemed like it was way up my alley, like this like Soviet era, like kind of like what if the Soviets had kind of been a little more successful and like all this like robot stuff. I love cool robot stuff. And then like, you know, apparently the game isn't super hot and like the story is stupid. And then there was a bunch of stuff that came out about the game being like funded by like a Russian oligarch who, and like it's possible that like by buying a copy of this game you're funding the Russian war, which I don't know, it seemed a little overblown, kind of like when they used to say like on TV that when you buy pot you're funding terrorism. I was like, I don't know about that. I think I'm funding Tony, who lives in his mom's basement and sells pot, but whatever.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard that the main character's dialogue is
Stupefying.
really bad.
Like Star Wars Attack of the Clones bad.
How dare you?
Like someone was like, should I just mute the main character to finish this game? Kind of bad. If you're thinking of muting the main character, it's probably not.
Wow, that is rough.
Fun. I think that the game looks beautiful. Like visually,
looks awesome.
looks great, but I know that I wouldn't like it, so I just didn't even bother.
you know, like, and I generally like kind of those, like, I don't know, those first person. What are they called? What's like the
Bioshock, Fallout.
yeah, like
kinda.
that kind of an adventure where you're kind of like, you know, you're exploring new environments, you're checking them out, but in the setting of like a futuristic USSR sounded like, oh, that's a cool idea. Like, what would that look like?
Well, now you know.
Well,
Mm,
well,
There
yeah.
was the game that got a release date, which I was mad that they picked this release date, but it's a game called Bleak Faith Forsaken.
Oh,
It's coming
that
out
sounds
March
cheery.
10th. Very cheery. It's made by I don't remember how many people. It's either 3,
about
7, or
Easter.
10. It might be 3. I think it's made by 3 people.
3 people. Bleak,
Yeah.
Faith,
Bleak
and Forsaken.
Faith Forsaken. Bleak Faith Forsaken. But the environments look really beautiful. So it says explore the last remnants of civilization in this vast, unforgiving, and interconnected world. Learn what's left of its history. Discover pockets of natural life in the perpetually expanding omnistructure. Lose yourself in a journey. It's a Souls-like game, and visually it looked really cool. But it's coming out March 10th, so I won't be able to play it right away. But I'm very
What's happening-
interested. Just
Oh, because I got you.
well, I was just like, why would you pick March? Especially if you're an indie game. What are you doing? What are you doing? What
that's
are you?
true. If you're indie, you probably shouldn't be releasing on the prime.
You should have
months
released last
of-
year. Let's be honest. This year's fucking chock full.
Release in summer ain't nothing going on in summer.
Summer's a great
There's a
time
lot
for
of games
indies to
coming out this
launch.
summer, I feel like.
Is there?
I think so. Well, it's Street Fighter 6.
No, there's nothing coming out. Okay, never mind.
What's coming out in July, August? There's literally nothing.
Pikmin.
Yeah, there's
That's it.
Pikmin. There's Sea of Stars.
I
Lies
Sea
of P is
Stars,
coming out in August, maybe.
possibly.
But don't release in March. Don't do February. Don't do March.
Okay.
Especially not
Or-
early March.
Or
What are you doing?
April.
What are you doing?
April.
Stop it. Well, especially if you're an indie game, right? I understand that if you are a AAA studio that's pumped like millions of dollars into your advertisement and you've got things already created and ads and billboards, it costs a lot of money to delay your game. But if you're an indie game and you haven't even announced a date yet, why are you like March 10th? That's where I'm going. That's where I want to go. March.
What day does Zelda come out?
May.
That's when I
something,
want
right?
to release my game.
Yeah, May something.
May.
Yeah, I don't think it's very smart, especially when like it's a Souls game. You know about another Souls game that's coming out Wolong like a couple of
so
days
many-
before.
Isn't Life of
Yeah.
P coming or
Lies of P is
Isn't
like
that coming soon?
August, I think.
Okay.
It's not till later, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit later.
Like early
Summer.
fall. End of summer.
Don't
Yeah.
do March.
The back summer. Back of the
Stop it.
summer.
There was another one that I can't remember what it was, but it was another game that I was interested in that was like March.
Mm.
Like,
What
please
else
stop
is
it.
coming out in March besides I know
Oh, it was Raven something. I responded to them and said, "Why'd you guys keep picking these dates?"
what the fuck is wrong with you?
March is
Is it Raven
packed.
What's coming out in March?
Go long. Leap.
Well, so February 20, the final day of February is tomorrow.
Yes.
Right. So
Peppa Pig.
I mean, I can go through the. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go through everything. But Lightfall is tomorrow. But then March, because we're basically in March, King of the Castle, Meg's Monster, One Military Camp, Wolong, Deckham, Melon Journey, Outlanders, Pronti, Paranorma Site, Clash, Artifacts of Chaos, Do Not Feed the Monkeys, Master Plan Tycoon, Oni, Paranorma Site, something, Peaky Blinders, Project Zero,
Peaky
Session
Blinders.
Skate,
They're making
Tiny
a Peaky
Keepers.
Blinders video game?
I don't listen. There's like 40 games that are listed here. There's like 40.
She didn't
Resident
even say
Evil 4
Resident
remake
Evil.
is March.
Oh,
It's
when's
more
that come
like
March.
No, I know March. When in March?
March 24th.
24th. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, you went through that list pretty quick, but I only picked out about 2 games that I want to play.
What? No, I didn't read the other 40 that are listed here.
Oh.
No, seriously, you have to scroll. Whenever you have to scroll in a month, don't release in that month. Stop it.
I prefer games get released in the winter because I play less video games in the summertime.
The other game that was announced to come out in March, which is an indie game, is called Ravenbound, which looks really cool. It's an open world action roguelite. And I was really curious as to how they're going to do that. You can turn into a raven and fly around, and then you can fight, and it just looks really cool. Luckily, it's coming out at the end of March, but I'm just like, will I be able to play it at that point? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe.
That doesn't even, I don't even think that a test for multiplayer games that might be coming out too, that have been pushed back or not, or whatnot. There's just a lot of games. It's just a gaming season, right? Like
there's a lot of games. Yeah, there's a lot.
Where were they in January? Hello.
Yeah, there was freaking nothing in January.
Literally,
there really was nothing.
Sad, cold, bored. Where were all the games in January? Hello.
Yeah, seriously. January would have been a great time. People aren't going outside. It's right after Christmas. They ain't got, what are they going to do after Christmas? They don't want to go anywhere. They want to stay inside. It's cold.
They already spent a lot of their money on Christmas.
I guess you don't want to release in January then. But I would be able to play it in January.
But they get a gift card.
Certificates and stuff, yeah.
Right.
That's true. Gift cards.
You gotta return all the
true.
gifts that your family got you. Get stuff you actually want.
Absolutely.
I was searching for things to play for in January. It was.
I feel like I have an eternal backlog that I could just pull from. Like there's always games that I missed that I could just pull back from.
Yeah.
But we're playing Destiny tomorrow.
Playing Destiny.
Maybe. I mean, let's see how those servers turn out. Like, don't take the day off. You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited for Lightfall. Campaign looks great. Very excited.
I can't wait to play it on Wednesday morning.
Strand. I just want to look like a Ninja Turtle. Okay. Watt said fashion. I said I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do like Ninja Turtles, and I like grappling hooks.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Ninja Turtle game. It's a cityscape with green stuff. Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles. They got little headbands on. They totally look like Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. With a red headband. You got Raphael swinging around in the city. Just like in the movies.
Spicy, sassy Raphael. My favorite. Moody. In the song, I didn't realize it said he's kind of rude.
Donatello's kind of rude? Or Raphael's
No, Raphael.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's always kind of the bitchy one.
He's moody. He's passionate.
Yeah. Leonardo's a cop. Michelangelo is kind of a flake. And Donatello really is the foundation of the whole team.
2 minutes late, dude. Where's my tip? Listen, that live action stands still. It stands the test of time.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That's the best one they've made.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And Last of Us, live action.
Oh, my God. The show is so good.
Oh, good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it the best? It might be the best.
It's the best.
It's the best. It's so good. I wasn't so sure about the girl they had, the girl from Game of Thrones they had playing Ellie in the first episode, but I have completely fallen in love with her now, and I only want the best.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
And I hope she is around for season 2, if it's her or someone older, but I hope that she's in the next season because it did get picked up for season 2. Yeah. So we're gonna get the pain and chaos in that one. But
I saw on Twitter where people were talking about like who should be the actress for season 2, and people were like, someone who doesn't have social media. I was like,
yeah, good point.
It's a good idea.
You play her like kind of rival, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a real
it was really
horror
bad.
moment for the gaming community, I gotta say.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah. What's his name that's playing Joel? Pedro Pascal?
Mm-hmm.
He's just making a career out of
being a dad.
Being a dad. Yeah,
he's not even a dad.
He's not a dad? He could be my daddy.
That's the joke on Twitter. Is he's everyone's daddy. He's not the dad, but he's everyone's daddy.
Yeah. He's awesome.
He's
so good.
incredible.
And the new season of Mandalorian is coming soon. I saw a trailer for that.
Yeah, he's popping off.
Thursday.
Is it
No
third?
way. It's
Is it
coming
the first?
Thursday?
I think it's the first. Oh, Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Right? Hold on. Wait.
It's March 1st. Is that when it comes out?
March.
My wife is going to be
That's
so happy. She loves that show.
It's Wednesday. Oh, goddamn.
It's Wednesday,
You know,
March 1st.
it's because of freaking February being short. It like catches everyone
so
by
weird.
surprise.
Yeah.
They're like,
every year.
oh, it's coming out in March. That's like 4 weeks after the 28th.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's immediately after.
I emergency paid all my bills today. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Pedro's incredible. I love The Mandalorian. I loved Andor.
Okay. I'm sorry. Chat, I don't address chat during this show, but you're calling Tefty, Leo, and me Mikey? Mikey? I am Donatello to the core. God damn
I'm
you.
the pizza.
I don't know. I think you are a little Mikey.
Tefty is definitely Leo.
Mikey is he's bubbly
Fucking
and
cop.
fun-loving, and he likes the pizza.
Donatello is bubbly and fun-loving, and he
Donatello's
loves HDMI cables.
Yes, Donatello's Watts.
Donatello's Watts.
Donatello is numbers. and
Watts is
likes
Splinter. No, Watts is Shredder.
What?
I
Donatello
associate
is
Briar with
optimal.
Bubbles for sure.
Bubbles? What the
Jordan
fuck? Who's Bubbles?
Michelangelo.
From
I do love
Powerpuff
pizza.
Girls.
Powerpuff Girls. Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, that's Briar. Briar's in a different universe. He's a Powerpuff Girl.
I believe it.
How dare you?
But what about
chat?
my snacks? What about my HDMI cables?
I don't want to do this show anymore. I'm over it. Fuck this. I don't want to be
That was
Mikey.
the final straw.
I do like nunchucks though.
It was okay. Being eaten, acceptable.
Yeah.
I can deal with that. Not
Whatever.
me being
Mikey.
Mikey. Dear
Now
God.
you put Ninja Turtles into the conversation. You've gone too far.
All right, should we wrap this one up?
Yeah. Next week I would have not just played Destiny because I would have played Wo Long. So
Okay,
I would have something to talk about.
good.
Yep. It's normally not the case. Well, actually, no. Last year it was Elden Ring, so
Elden Ring.
Oh,
my God.
yeah.
it's almost the exact same thing. Yeah, it was
When
the
are
Elden
we
Ring's
gonna get-
anniversary.
When are we gonna get
That's
DLC
right.
for Elden Ring?
I need to play it. I'm
I
practicing.
know.
I'm
The
practicing.
leak said May, and if it's May, they have a little bit of time to show some stuff, to show it off first.
They're on the Mario Kart 7 like release schedule for DLC for that game. Like 6 years later, we're gonna get DLC.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
You sound like Snacks now. She's like, where are the Mario Kart maps? Like, we have been. I've purchased. Where are they?
What?
Out of all the games to keep up with, Mario Kart 49. Like, I'm sorry, 69. Like, I don't know. Where are they? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm back this week. I
Okay,
took
good.
all last
Yay.
month off and everyone got sick in my house and we canceled vacation, but I got to chill and it was really nice actually. So we're back. Snacks and I will be doing Dear Video Game stuff Thursday night, which we talk a little bit about games, but then we play games together and we played Played Up and like oh my gosh, Raft, and just it's chaos. So if you're looking for late night chaos, that's where we will be. And then my stream is Friday, so that's my first stream back.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That'll be
Very
fun.
nice.
It's been a long time. I quit Xbox, by the way. Oh my god, there's a lot to share, but and so I just kind of took a big break and went into the forest and just didn't really play games. Got sick, and here we are.
I wanna go
That was
to
a
the forest.
fast version, but it does not feel like I took a break. Does not feel like it's been a few weeks. So
No.
There's so many games. I'm like, do I not skip class? Like what? Anytime I skip a week, I'm like, oh my God, there was a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was very busy.
Yeah. Just
I have to
chilling.
take trips in January.
I know, right?
Only January.
Only January when everything is dying.
Yes.
But
all right, we'll be back next week, I think.
Yeah.
We will be. There will be a DCP obviously this week with the release of Lightfall. We'll tell you everything about it. Everything.
Yeah. We would have finished everything.
Yes.
All of it. Yeah.
maybe
We're gonna have the lore.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the
That's
lore.
true. We're gonna have
back.
a huge show on Thursday, aren't we? We got
gonna
TV
be
on. We got Lego on. We got Mylan on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big boy show.
Yeah.
Buckle
big boy
in.
show.
Strap
Probably no
on.
Twitter
You know what I'm
questions.
saying? We'll see. We gotta have a couple.
We'll see. I will ask for them, and we'll pick the best. So bring your best for Twitter questions.
Bring your best, yeah, right?
Yeah, you gotta bring.
We're
the
gonna
best.
curate the Twitter questions. So shape up. All right. Thank you all
good
for
luck.
watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Thank you, guys.